Want to let you guys listen to that music for a little bit, get you in that relaxed mood. You know, you gotta relax when you go up to the craps table. Have fun. Takes the pressure off of you. You know, it's hard to throw dice when you have a lot of pressure on you. The game ain't gonna be fun because you're generally gonna lose with all that pressure. You're not gonna throw the dice right. You're not gonna think right. Learn to relax. Have fun. I've been playing a lot of this Zen music when I throw dice down here practicing. I used to jam and rock and roll, but I've been kind of playing this stuff here. It really does. It does help you throw the dice. Tell you the truth, man. It does work with your psyche, man, your mind. It's crazy stuff. Alright, let's get to work here, man. Enough of the relaxation. Alright, I feel good now, nice and calm. Okay? Breathe in, breathe out, right? Alright, let's throw some dice here, man. Let's talk about, you know, I had Steve comment on me on my last video. He asked me a comment that, you know, what if your strategy doesn't work and you start 70 out? Well, that's not a good thing. And it will happen every now and then, okay? I want to say this. It doesn't happen to me a lot because I think I've reached, I finally reached this level in dice throwing. And you're going to be there too, folks, if you stay with me and you learn and you not just stay with me, just stay with the game and really soak up everything that you can learn. And, you know, a lot of repetitions, man. A lot of throwing repetitions, okay? And you're going to reach this level that I know that I've reached already, where I got so much confidence. There's two things. I got so much confidence, and I really understand the dice on making them do what I want to do, okay? Well, how dice bounce and combinations and stuff. When you put, you know, knowing the dice and confidence together, that's a powerful thing together. And I don't even think about 70 out on 2 throws, 3 throws, 4 throws. I generally control the dice 5 or 6 times, almost on every single throw that I throw. I know I'm going to do that. It's almost like I'm willing it to do. You know what I mean? It's just like you got this power to will the dice to 5 to 6 throws, and you don't even worry about ever 70 out to that point. And I'm not saying they're all going to be score hits either. You could throw 1 score hit and 4 junk, man. They're all 4 numbers. But I know I'm going to throw at least 5 or 6 times, okay? And, you know, it just comes with learning the game and the feel of the game and just the confidence that you got. And it really does happen. So, I don't run into that problem a whole lot. Now, I'm not perfect. I'll do it every now and then, okay? I'm not perfect, all right? I'm not saying that. I'm not saying I'm this great guru dice thrower either. I just now reached this comfortable level in throwing the dice, and I hope all you guys get there. And if I'm trying to help you get to that point. This is a beautiful thing when you're at that level, all right? And that's what it's all about, is getting to that level. And it's always good to have different throws in your armory or your collection of throws, because sometimes for some reason the dice are just not going to bounce the way you want them to bounce in that particular throw to work. So you got to move on to something else. Don't force a throw. Don't stay with a throw too long. Because generally, if it happens to me, I overlook it and I stay with what I got, because for me it was a fluke that the dice bounced different, or I hit a chip or whatever that caused me to 7 out early. So I'll stay with my strategy. Usually a couple more throws, and it generally works out, and I begin to win. But if it doesn't, then one thing I do, I always play to at least a 5 score hit game, if not a little bit more. I'll lower my score hit down to 3. You can win almost at 99.9% of the time with a 3-score hit game. Even random rolling you can win with a 3-score hit game. It's just, I mean, it's harder, but it's just easy to win, and that's what we're going to do here. We're going to play a 3-score hit game. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to set my dice to the hard way set. Alright, 6-3, 6-3. And I'm going to tumble my dice. I'm going to get them picked up, and from the back, I'm going to flip them over each other like that. And I'm going to tumble my dice. And I'm going to win playing a 3-score hit game. I mean, at 99.9%, it just happens, folks. And we can tumble our dice from the back. So let's draw a few. Okay, it's going to be a 5, 3, 8. You gotta trust me on this, folks. I just want to show you my throw on a couple of throws. But when I tell you it's a 5-3, it's a 5-3. I don't have to come down here and switch my dice around. Cheat, okay? It's not going to do me any good, not going to do you any good either if I'm sitting there cheating on dice. I mean, what's the use of even throwing dice if you're going to cheat, right? Alright, let's throw one more. Yeah, I got my jacket on. I left my windows open here last night, and it got cold last night, man. It's cold in here. It's cold in the bone zone. Alright, 6-4, 6-4. Okay, I'm just going to pick them up like that. I'm going to tumble them over, okay? And it'll be a 6-3-9, okay? So that's going to be my second score hit. So I'm going to work my come-out throws. I'm going to get to that 3 score hits as fast as possible, okay? You know, because here's my theory on this. I don't know if, oops, I flipped that over, folks. It was a 6-3, not a 3-3. I don't know how my dice are going to do, so I'm not going to give them a chance to screw me over. That's what playing a 3-score hit game does. So when I start throwing my dice, I don't know if in this throw here if I'm going to throw 20 times or just 3 or 4 times or 5 or 6 times. So I want to get in and get out as quick as possible and be a winner. Now, you don't have to pull your bets down or turn them off. Just reduce them down, collect some of your buy-in, and stay with the game, if that's what you want to do. I advocate that you turn your bets off. Okay, take your win. Because I don't know if I'm going to throw, like I said, 20 times or 4 times. So I want to get in, get out as quick as possible. That's what the short game is. You don't know what the dice are going to do for you. So don't stick around long enough to let them hurt you. All right, let's throw one more. Okay, I'm going to go with 6-4, 6-4. All right, again, I'm going to pick them up. And tumble them down. All right, it's going to be another 6-3-9, man. All right, I'm going to turn the camera around on this one. There we go. There's my stick. Alright, that was a 9 there. So I hit 2 9s and 2 8s. If you notice, 5-3, 6-3, 6-3. Combination. So. But you know, I won. That's what this is all about. I'll find out where to put the dice so you guys can see them. I think you can see them right there, okay. Alright, I'll set them again at 6-4, 6-4. Gonna tumble them down. Now I want to throw over that stuff in the middle, and I want to throw a little bit high because I want my dice to tumble. Tumbling is a combination of rolling and hopping, okay? Or bouncing. Not just a straight roll, not just a straight bounce. It's a mixture of both, okay? You'll learn how to, you know, there it goes right there. Beautiful, all right? 3, 2, 5. Notice we've had that 3 pop up on every throw. That's what I talked about earlier in our video, man, when I talk about the combination of my confidence to and the combination of my awareness of the dice, okay, getting my dice to do what I want them to do. So I know if I tumble correctly in the way I set my dice, I'm gonna have certain numbers come up. You know, you heard people say that, you know, oh wow, controlling the dice is being able to call out numbers or whatever. No, you really can't call out numbers, but you can call out combination of numbers, okay? And certain numbers. You guys have seen me do it with my probability where we have 6 and 1 come up on our dice. It's kind of along that same you know, line there. I'm gonna set my dice a certain way every time, and I'm gonna throw it a certain way. So, I mean, it's just, you know, logical that you're gonna have certain numbers come up all the time. If you repeat your mechanics correctly, you're gonna repeat your dice are gonna repeat often. It's just simple mathematics, Watson. Again, I'm just gonna tumble them down just like that, man. Now we sevened out early on that one through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there you go. I mean, like I said, I know I'm going to throw 5 or 6 times every single time. So if I play a 3-score hit game, I'm going to win. Let's do that again. Okay, we went early on that one, but that's okay. You're going to go early on throws, but not like a 2 or 3 throw. Okay, got to get to this level where you're 7ing out at least. The worst throw you're going to throw is 5 or 6 throws. You can make it to that breaking point, and that's what the game gives you. That's the probability. 1 in 6. That's the short game it gives you, okay? It also gives you the random roll. So I'm random rolling with my dice. I'm going to put both combinations. I've added mechanics to it by tumbling. I'm playing a 3-score hit game, turning my bets off. What I've added to what the game gives me, I'm not fighting against the game. I've added to what the game gives me, and I win. That's simple. It really does work, folks, okay? You're not going to break any world records. You're not going to look like a genius. Well, you will look like a genius because people are going to go, damn, I never seen him throw anything, and he's walking out with $1,000 in his pocket. What the hell did he do? So you are going to look like a genius. But you're not going to break any world records doing it, all right? Again, I'm going to set my dice to 6-4, 6-4. And I'll tumble just like that. Beautiful. You know, I was watching, I had a lazy day yesterday where I didn't want to do anything, so I just kind of laid around on the couch and I was watching Inside the Casino video. You know, there's kind of a couple other people that are real good at filming inside the casinos like that, and forgot where to put these damn dice. You know, Boston Dice was one, you know, and so is the Road Gambler. You know, them three can really go into a casino, and it's like they take a film crew with them. You know, they're that good. You know, production crew and film. But I gotta tell you, man, Inside the Casino is got to be the best, man. I mean, the dude is just great at what he does, man. So anyway, I was kind of watching, you know, a lot of his videos, and I noticed something that I really never noticed until I really started getting into watching random rollers and watching dice tumbling, okay? He's got a few tumblers on his site, okay, that threw real good that he captured on video. And these were, go back and look at them, folks, and see, there's a throw where it's a 32 throw, is what he's got on his thumbprint, or thumbnail. If you watch that 32 thrower, she's a tumbler. And even his last video that he put out, that guy Stick Right won. His first throw he threw 17 times. He was a tumbler, a random roller that tumbled his dice. And then he actually got to throw again at the end of the video, because the dice went around the table, and he threw 9 times tumbling his dice. So I would have won, if I bet on that guy and played a 5-score hit game on both of his throws, I would have won. He didn't win shit because he was only betting the 8 and 6. Tumbling is a great way to throw your dice. Now, I'm not advocating that, this is the only way to play crab. This is another great way to throw dice, man. You gotta have multiple type of throws. Alright, so I'm one more throw away from winning a 3-score hit game. And all I'm doing is setting my dice to a hard way set, and I'm gonna tumble them down the middle of the table. Simple. Nothing hard about this. But I want to tumble right. I want to tumble over each other. So when I'm throwing my dice, I'm starting off by throwing like this, so that bottom dice tumbles over the top dice, okay? That's how I want it to start. That's my mechanics on getting my tumbling started. Now, of course, once they hit the table, it's anybody's game, man. They're going to bounce wherever they bounce. But I'm starting them off with the right track, okay? And generally it works out, as you've seen in this video. They both go down the middle of the table. Now, that was a short roll there. It's going to be a 9, a point hit. Okay, but there's my game right there. Discipline, folks, discipline. You gotta start disciplining yourself. I've been down the other row, it don't work. You're playing for the long throw, you're trying to throw the long throw, you're betting crazy, you're leaving your bets out there. It's the wrong way to play this game. I've done it for years, and all I was a loser, okay? I never won. Oh yeah, every now and then I had a good day and won, but it was few and far between. I found it better to win a little bit every time you go. It's just more fun playing the game that way because you're always a winner. You're always walking out the door with pocket change. Discipline. It doesn't matter how many times I throw. I've already won the game, okay? We're going to hit a come out 7 on that one. Those are going to happen, folks, okay? Short roll that one. It's going to be a 5. It's going to be a point. See, sometimes your dice they'll hit that cut edge and they'll just bounce to the side like that. It's just a crazy bounce that you're not prepared for or trying to do. See, that's generally what gets you 7 out of the game when your dice do something crazy like that. So we're okay. We survived it. Usually in your velocity of how you throw is how your dice, like that one there I didn't throw real hard, so the dice took off to the left. You can control your straightness of your dice with your velocity. The harder you throw, the more straighter it's going to be. So if this go on here hard, right down the middle, it's going to be a 6. All right, 11 yoke. That's 9. Tumbling from the back, you see me tumble from stick 1, stick 2, from the back, stick 3. Tumbling works, folks. It works all over the table. That's what's good about tumbling. And I can't wait to go to the casinos next week, and I'm going to show you how great tumbling works. I'm going to do it. I want to win. I'm going to show you some chip win videos of me winning some money. Can't wait to win money, folks. You know how long it's been since I won any money, man? God darn, man. It's been tough. That's my income, man. That's what I throw dice for a living, man. And that's my life. I've had no life for 6 weeks. Oops, hit that chip. Did it mess me up? R10. But anyway, kind of back to that, inside the casino. All his better videos that he captured someone throwing real good, they were all tumblers, man. And they were random road tumblers, by the way. So we got to think that we're going to be a little bit better than them as far as repeating. I mean, we might not throw as much as they did. Some of them threw 22, 23, 32, in the 20s, We're not looking at that. We want to be able to repeat consistently. So if we're winning a 3-score hit game consistently every time we throw the dice, but we're never making it past 6 or 7 throws, but we're winning our money consistently, that's a good thing, folks. That's where you want to be. That's where I want to be at. Okay, I'm not there to show off or to please anybody as far as throwing 30, 40 times. If I'm playing a 3-score hit game, I want to be able to throw at least 4 times and hit 3 score hits out of them and win my game. Okay, if I can do that on a regular basis and never surpass 7 throws, but I'm walking out the door, say $400 to $600 in my pocket after tipping the dealers a couple of $100, that's my level where I want to be at, man. I'm happy as hell right there, man, Alright, it's going to be a ace deuce. My point is, folks, have fun, win a little bit of money, and do it consistently. And then the game gets more funner as you go along, and you really become a genius, man, because you're thinking, God, I was fighting this game for so long, I didn't know it was so easy to win, just by doing this with discipline. That's what it's all about. And it's hard. It's hard to turn them bets off, man. God darn, I still have a hard time turning them bets off. Alright, it's going to be our 7 out. But I do it. Alright. Alright, so that's going to be a typical throw right there. We end up throwing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 score hits. You're going to win any short game with 8 score hits. 1, 2, 3, 4 more throws. We threw 2 sevens in this throw, but we threw 12 times. Okay, that's the perfect throw. Remember my perfect throw video? You can get yourself to throw 12 times. If your throw can be 12 every time, or right around 12, the perfect throw, you're going to have success. Alright? Six, 3, 6, 3 again. Humble. It's going to be a 6. My point. I'm having fun with this tumbling of the dice. This is fun. It's a fun way to throw the dice, man. I like it. Ace deuce. me to throw the dice back here. Let me show you another one. I did a video on, cross sixes, okay? Well, we set our dice to 6-4, okay, 6-2. All right, that's how I'm going to set my dice. Like that in a cross six. All right, I'm going to come in, grab the dice like this. Alright, I'm just going to throw like that. I'm going to go throw real high, but just throw a little average, little rainbow throw from one back to the other. I want to be close to the wall. I'm going to get as close to the wall as possible. Man, I win a lot of money throwing the dice this way. So let's finish out our 3-score hit game throwing this. Alright? Here, let's turn the video around so you guys can see me throwing it. Set my dice right here, I believe. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to come in. I got my dice set at 6-4, 6-2. I'm going to come in and grab just like that. All I'm going to do, throw it right to the wall. Oops, I was off the table. I got my box up there for to keep the dice from going off the table, but this one went sideways. Alright, let's try that again. 6-4, 6-2. Alright, just kind of nice little rainbow throw close to the wall. Alright, it's going to be a 5-1-6. Alright, you got to trust me on this, folks. It's going to be our point here. Now that I showed you how to do that, let's turn our dice around, our table, or our camera around. Oh, actually that was a 5, excuse me. 4-1-5. That wasn't our point yet. And we change that back out to my point. And move this over here to our 5. There we go. Again, just going to set my dice at 6-4, 6-2. And I'm going to throw a nice little rainbow throw close to the wall down there. Alright, it's going to be a 6-3-9. There's my 3-score hits, man. Want another one. Tumbling, throwing like that. All good ways to throw the dice from the back. Especially if you're playing a 3-score hit game. You're going to win. Win while you learn, okay? You can start off hitting 3-score hits, man, pretty easy. You don't have to get to that level where I'm at, like I told you about, with the confidence and, you know, just the knowing of the dice, how to throw them, skill level, basically. You can win starting off with these 2 throws while you learn the skill level and gain your confidence. And you're going to do it by playing 3-score hit games. And then you're going to reach that level that I talk about, and you can move on from there and go a little bit longer and stay in games longer. But as you learn your skill, gain your confidence, you can do this and still throw and win. You can still win by throwing these, okay? Alright, it's going to be a 6. That's going to be our point here. So, if we weren't working our throws, now we win on what our 3-score is. I know a lot of people don't like to play their, play their come-out throws, okay? So, you can see right there that even if you didn't work your come-out, you still would have won this game, the 3-score hit game. 3-score hit games, man, that's one of the first strategies I came out with back when I started in 2015. Back when I started doing this throwing on YouTube, I mean, I look at it today. You go on YouTube, man, there are so many people throwing the dice, and everybody's an expert, okay? Which to me it's a joke, okay? But everybody's an expert out there throwing dice. And when I started back in 2015, there was nobody throwing dice on video. There was nowhere, no one was explaining the game of craps like I do, okay? I never claimed to be an expert, and I don't claim to be an expert today, all right? I just claim to be good at throwing dice, all right? And I prove it every time I go and play. And the people around me know me, and they know I'm not lying when I say that. So, I don't dictate to anybody, and I'm not a hypocrite, okay? And to me, there's too many hypocrites and dictators throwing the dice on out there on YouTube. And it's not right, okay? They're just giving bad advice, and I know a lot of people are believing in what they're saying and doing, and they're just getting pushed down the wrong road. But one thing that I advocated when I first came out was the 3-score hit game. You've never seen it on any videos, never read it in any books. No one knew how to play. No one pushed the short game like I did. I really pushed the short game because I was strong on it. I really believed in it. I knew it could make more winners, make more people have fun at this game, because you're going to win. You're not going to win a lot, but you're going to, I mean, in the end you are. But each day that you play, you're not going to win thousands of dollars, and that's not the point of it. The point of it is just to win a few $100s, be able to tip your dealers, and have fun. And that's what I pushed 5 years ago. And I'm still pushing it today. I know I've made a lot of winners because I get comments from people that never knew how to play the game that way. And they tell me, man, that this really improved their game, and they're winning on a consistent basis. They're not breaking world records. They're not being put on a throne as all these great 20-plus throws. They're just consistent winners that are winning money, and it's changed their lives. And that's what I've been doing for 5-6 years now. Just trying to get people to that level of where they can make money. All right, so that's going to be a hard 8. That's my point. I'm not trying to use YouTube. I never try to use YouTube to make any money. That's what a lot of people are doing now. You can tell. There's one guy out there, he's got a commercial every 5 minutes on his video. That's because he's making money off those commercials, man. The more commercials you put on your videos, watch that. You see people putting a lot of commercials on their videos, they're just trying to make money. Ace deuce. I came over here to Patreon not to make money, to be on a site that I can talk to only the best people out there in the craps world. I didn't want thousands of people over here, okay? I just wanted a few people that really believed in what I was doing and would help support this channel. You're not supporting me, okay? I don't make enough. I broke it down. Out of that $10, I make $1 for every person who watches me, because Patreon takes a big chunk of it for the channel. And I got to pay taxes on this stuff. I mean, taxes are big time money. By the time I file my taxes at the end of the year on this, and Patreon takes I average it out, I make $1 a person, okay? That's what I make a week. $1 a person a week is what I make for you guys watching me, and that's the truth. So, but I didn't do this for money, okay? I don't need it, man. I can go to the casino and make my, that's what I do. I make a living playing craps, folks, okay? I didn't need YouTube, and I didn't need Patreon, okay? I don't need it for money. I do need it to help people, okay? And that's why I got it for, to help people. So, I'm not getting rich on Patreon or YouTube, never wanted to. I don't care. But I had to charge something to keep the bad people out. and I couldn't charge a low amount, like $3 or $1 or $5, because then people will hate for that amount of money, but they won't hate for $10, okay? That's why I came up with $10. It wasn't because I was going to make all this money and be rich, because that was the level I thought that would keep the bad people out. At $10, I could keep it out, and it still wouldn't be a whole lot to charge people. I mean, it's like Netflix or, you know, or Amazon. You know, they charge like $11 and $12. So I'm at that level. It's just something, but you can't make any money. I know you got Netflix and Amazon. I got Amazon. You got it for entertainment. You're not gonna make any money off of that. At least with the $10 a month, you can make your money back. I'm gonna show you something. You got to pick something that I'm doing here that's going to help you make more money at the casino, and you're going to get your $10 back. You're not getting your $10 back from Amazon or Prime, okay? I'm at least showing you something to get your money back plus. But trust me, this stuff works, folks. I live off of it. It's got to work. I'm not doing anything different. I don't show you guys one thing, then I go to the casino and do totally something different that I'm not showing you. That don't work. What I'm showing you right here is what I do at the casino, and it works, and I make a living out of it. I'm not telling anybody to quit their jobs and go try to make a living out of crap, because it's hard to do. But you can do it. You know, you can do it on the side and still have a job. It's your second job, okay? It's your extra income coming in. Keep your job, work hard, because that's what makes you feel good. If you go to work every day and you feel good for working. But, you know, you can make a living on craft on the side. By just doing it as a side job. Alright, we're still throwing that 6-4-6-2, okay? Cross 6 is from the back, okay? I'm going to throw it right up against that wall. Man, I'll tell you what, I'm throwing a kick-ass throw with this, man. 40 plus throws, man. I mean, just killed it. But that's not what I was trying to do. It just happened I overachieved a few throws and threw some 30, 40 throws with it. But I'm playing to a 3 to 5 hit score hit game, and I was winning those games. That's what I was excited about, not my 30 and 40 throws, but winning my sessions. That's what gets me excited, when I win.